loading snacks.
Yeah.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Loading Snacks and we are back.
Yes, we are.
It's your boy Gage.
The Sin.
Cool. New Joker.
The new Joker.
The new one.
And you, new Joker.
Thank you.
Our special guest.
And
Thank
you.
you for being here, bro.
I appreciate it,
man.
man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. New Joker did us a favor and brought us his Mortal Kombat X Collector's Edition. We got a chance to do an unboxing. Y'all
Yes,
make
we
sure you
did.
go check that video out.
Please do. Please do.
It's extra special.
It's quite
extra
nice.
special. Extra
It's quite
tasty,
nice,
crispy.
I have to say.
So, gentlemen, it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
It started out, it seemed like it was going to be a slow news week, but it's been a busy week. There's been a lot that's happened.
I can agree.
We had the Star Wars celebration this week, right? So,
yes.
along with that, we got the new Star Wars,
Sorry to my producer on that.
The Force Awakens, smashed his ears with a clap.
Sorry.
Fatality,
Look,
head
sorry, I'm a
explode.
Star Wars baby. I'm sorry, I got excited. What you said. Sorry.
Eardrum destruction. So, yeah, we got the new
Yes.
teaser trailer for The Force Awakens.
Yes.
What do we think?
Skeet, and double skeet.
Triple.
Okay,
That's something
cool.
like triple.
Look, look. How many can you possibly skeet at once? That's how many we got. Like
That's special.
Like I was telling B and Coop before we started this. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If not, please go see the trailer.
Absolutely.
But that opening scene with her riding down the road
Through the
whatever
desert,
it is,
right through the desert.
and you see that Star Destroyer buried in the background, like send goosebumps down my spine. And right then I'm like,
Yep.
done. Like, I am so sold right now. Like that scene alone, even though there was plenty of memorable stuff in the trailer, especially the ending.
Yeah.
Especially the ending. But yeah, just
This I'm gonna tell you what's exciting to me about it is if you listen to the voiceover, right? The narration is happening.
yeah.
She's saying, you know, the Force runs strong in my family. My father had it, right? And you see like the Vader helmet all belted or whatever, and I was like,
I had it.
My sister has it, right? And then they say, and you have it. So then the question becomes, who is you?
Right.
And right now the speculation is that it's Finn, that it's the Black Stormtrooper. May actually be the one who has the Force. Like the Force might be awakening in him, which is why you see like him running with her together and like all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he's breathing heavy and sweating hard like old slave in every scene. So that kind of excites me. That like maybe he's related to Mace Windu somewhere, like way down the line or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like you see the lightsaber, and the lightsabers, it looks like the same lightsaber as the one that Anakin had in the beginning, and let him end up with a purple lightsaber.
It's not gonna be purple. It's gonna be blue or green.
Why y'all saying that? Why y'all saying that?
I don't think
that would be so dope.
Because the purple one
maybe by
was
the end.
just for him. It was just for Mace Windu.
But that's
I think it's gonna be green just to make it classic, just to bring it all the way back to Star Wars episode.
I still think blue. I think they're gonna hit the traditional blue.
Yeah.
I think the blue is gonna come out.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with either or. Of course, people are gonna
do it.
Yeah, they're gonna speculate, argue, and if it's not blue, if it's green or whatever. But you can't go wrong with either one of those colors.
Definitely.
Like that definitely takes it back
but
to
if
its
it's
roots.
purple,
Hey, look, you know that's my color. If it's purple, yes,
That's
but
what
it's
I'm
not.
saying.
It's not gonna be though. It's not.
if it's purple, if his rapper's name is Finn Windu, nah, I'm playing. Listen,
Finn Windu.
that'd be too much.
We still don't know whatever happened there. All we know is he went out the window. So
Jake and Finn,
You're absolutely right.
he hid and had a baby.
But 18th of this year, I absolutely
Christmas, dog.
I'm losing my
This
ish over
Christmas is Star Wars.
losing my ish over right now.
So, on that note, and we talked about this a little bit in our In Case You Missed It episode, so make sure you check that out too.
Yes.
But we also got what originally was a leaked trailer for Batman v Superman.
We did.
They have done the official, right? They have done the official release
of the teaser.
Everybody's had a chance to see it.
I definitely watched these 3 times.
I've had a chance to see it.
You love it.
Oh,
We're gonna find out.
it's like ooh.
We discussed a little bit. I'm not excited. This doesn't, like, I don't know. Like, I guess it does what a teaser's supposed to do. It's a teaser trailer, so it makes me want a full trailer.
Right.
I do want to see a full trailer.
So it got you in that aspect.
Right, but in terms of like making me feel like, oh, I need to see this movie, it hasn't done that. Like, this is the thing, I feel like, hashtag that. This is the thing. Here's the thing.
Hashtag that again.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah. Hashtag on the front end, on the back. Starting that new. That's new. Y'all don't know about that. Hashtag on both ends. This movie not only needs to sell this movie, but it needs to sell the DC universe. It needs to sell Justice League. It needs to sell Aquaman. It needs to sell Wonder Woman.
I agree. I agree. Just like how Arrow has sold the Arrowverse.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Just like how
that Arrow, that Flash, that Atom,
like Arrow, just what Oliver Queen has done for DC and Arrow.
But we're gonna stop calling him that. We're gonna start calling him Casey Jones. That's
That's Oliver Queen. That's Oliver Queen, baby. Oliver Queen.
AKA, but he's Oliver Queen.
Yes, but no, I'm in complete agreement. This one, like, y'all need to start selling y'all movies to build up to this DC universe.
It's just like what Sen said earlier. It's like that preview was just to show you Batman.
It was really good.
That's what we want to do. Yeah,
yeah, because I mean, you get an opportunity to see Affleck. You know, and then you get a chance to see the suit by itself, but then you get to see the suit that he wears to fight
exactly
Superman.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is almost like getting a glimpse of like the Hulkbuster armor.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or what
exactly.
So that's cool. But
even
I'm not
though the trailer
sold
the teaser didn't much tell you anything.
Too much.
It does, I mean, it gives you enough.
A little something.
The idea of like the false god thing, and like they're saying stuff like, you know, the demons don't come from underground, from hell. They come from the sky.
It does kind of make you think, like, even though it's a teaser trailer, but like watching it, like, where does Wonder Woman fit in? Where does
Aquaman? Absolutely. No, absolutely.
It makes you think.
Right.
Well, again, but that's the thing.
One of the reasons why we need an actual trailer.
The subtitle is Dawn of Justice. And so that to me is, this is the beginning of Justice League.
Right.
So, do they have to intervene? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I have seen speculation online that Wonder Woman and Aquaman are both Kryptonians, and that they came to Earth. Listen, that Kryptonians came to Earth long. Listen, don't fix your face, son. Listen,
I'm trying so bad to hold my mouth.
No, look.
I know he's reading what happened on the internet. Yeah,
look,
I get that.
They came, like, Kryptonians came to Earth long ago and set up civilizations that passed. One civilization that fell and got buried and became Atlantis, right? And one where the women broke off or whatever, and that ended up being Themyscira. And that somehow they're intertwined that way. Now that's BS. But I'm saying, I mean, internet theories have a tendency to end up being, it's almost like one of them Tumblr theories. And them Disney Tumblr theories be tough. Yeah, they're tough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, again, just in terms of like speculation on where they fit in, I mean, a trailer like this it does that. It makes you don't have any choice but to speculate. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking of Wonder Woman, we also learned this week, unfortunately, that Wonder Woman lost its director. But then we learned they got a new director.
I know nothing about the new one.
I don't either. So.
Well, here's the thing.
Hashtag.
My question is, does this matter? Like, the fact that they lost one and gained one, can you think of a movie that was successful, that was supposed to be a big blockbuster, that lost a director in the middle or during the process where they changed to another director and everything came out okay?
Honestly, no. There's a lot of movies I wish they would have changed the director.
Now, it's possible, it's possible that it happened and it just wasn't publicized. Right, that like a director change or something like that.
That was quick.
It was very
quick.
It was very quick. Like
you're out. Oh, you know what? You're in.
Yeah. We had a backup director.
Right.
Should always have a backup director. We probably would not miss out on anywhere near as many movies as we did. But I'm already concerned about the Wonder Woman movie because it's a Wonder Woman movie. And they have made it clear that what happened with the Wonder Woman movie is not going to have an effect on Gal Gadot playing her part as far as being Wonder Woman in the Batman v Superman movie. So that's a good thing. But the Wonder Woman movie and its success in my opinion, are more important to the success of the DC cinematic universe than Aquaman is to the success of the cinematic DC universe because they don't have any females.
It is. And people been wanting a Wonder Woman.
And she's that third. She really is.
Yes, it's the
trio. That's the perfect.
I mean, they had their own comic.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Like, those are the three breadwinners.
Those are the pillars.
Those are the
pillars.
Now,
those are Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
Right. But in recent years, I mean, we've seen Aquaman display
badassery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yassery.
You know what?
Yassery.
And
Throwing them Atlantis?
Listen.
Hey, look. Yesterday, me and the wife was talking about it. I was telling her how they get ready to release on Monday. They're releasing the trailer,
right,
for the new one. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling her how with Aquaman, the success of Justice League will solidify whether he's getting a movie or not.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I think the new Aquaman needs a badass.
Yeah.
I think he needs a movie, but I think they need Justice League to be a success.
Yeah.
Because his movie's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
if you
it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, if you consider just consider how Aquaman gets treated on a regular basis, just like if you watch like Robot Chicken.
or Big Bang Theory.
You understand what I'm saying? Like he just
Hey Aquaman, when you get an invisible jet?
He is. He is one of the original members, but
and I've had that talk with B before how the public, like we all know him as being a badass now.
We know,
but the public outside of us still knows him as being
he talks to fish. That's it.
That's
exactly. Yeah,
you talk to fish.
That's why I thought casting Jason Momoa as him.
It's a good idea.
To drive that force on that
to
he's
get
not
that tough guy persona.
Right, he's not that no more.
Right.
Exactly.
He's a badass now.
Right. I mean, again, and he has been for a while, but it's a necessity. So yeah, I'm seriously hoping that the Wonder Woman thing goes off without a hitch.
I do too. It needs to. It needs to.
You think she's gonna have a jet, or you think she's gonna fly?
No,
she's gonna fly. She's gonna fly.
Once the animated Justice League drop the jet,
but they still be giving her a jet even though she flies.
They'll make the reference to it. They'll make the reference to it. They'll make the reference to it.
I think they will. I think they will joke about it in the movie.
Did y'all see on April Fool's Day the Smithsonian did the video of the invisible jet hanging?
That was dope.
Ridiculous. If you haven't seen that, go on YouTube, search Smithsonian on April Fool's. They did a thing where they pretended that the Air and Space Museum had the invisible jet hanging in the.
I was about to make that trip though. I was gonna make that trip.
You should have.
I was gonna make that trip.
You should have. It would have been well worth it. Well worth it. They would have let you in for free.
They probably would have too.
Smithsonian.
They probably would have tried to charge you. They would probably charge you. You want to see the invisible jet? $10.
Yeah.
All right.
They probably had no pair of glasses. Nothing.
All right. So what's up next?
So check this out. So GameStop is going to start selling classic consoles again. So when I say classic, we're talking from NES, SNES, all the way up to Dreamcast, Master System, Genesis, PlayStation. You said what's all you care about?
Dreamcast is the only one I care about, to be honest with you.
All right, wait. How old are you?
Power Stone. That's all.
Wait. This is significant and important. How old are you?
I am 27.
Okay, so that's why.
Dang, you're older than me.
Yeah, see? Now wait. Now wait.
I'm the old easy.
Right. Him's the baby.
Right.
Now, all of these consoles matter to me. Am I gonna run out and go buy an NES or an SNES? No, because I'm about to say
no, because just like you have them. Yeah.
But there might be that game that I can't find or I don't have or that I'm looking for, like a Power Stone, right? Which would be a great thing. What I need to see is what they're gonna charge for these old games.
That's what you know. What?
Good question.
That's what I was telling the wife earlier when I saw this article came down after you posted it. That it's all about price point.
It is, and the thing about it is the price point doesn't have to be high because, again, one of the biggest issues industry-wide from publisher side with GameStop is that they make so much money off of buying games back and then reselling them. It's all margin. It's all money that they make, right? Clearly, that's all of this is. This is all margin. Anything they sell, they're making money on. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, they're gonna have to spend some money to refurbish old consoles if they're not working or things like that. But games, if they're selling you old NES games, SNES games, like if the dude at GameStop got to for you in the head, the hand to you, you know what I mean? Like that, you know what I mean? But it's all margin. So you made it. You said something a little earlier about is this a play? Is this a kind of a cry for help for GameStop? I mean, I don't know about a cry for help, but it certainly is a business decision that's being made because digital is real. I will tell you that I purchased my copy of. First of all, I'm all digital, and we had a discussion about what do they need to do to start getting us to make digital purchases. Now that these stores are available right through Microsoft, right through Sony, or through Steam if you're PC. What do they need to do? Because GameStop's going to be in trouble if they don't come up with something, right?
Because I'm telling y'all, the next consoles, you won't be buying discs for them.
That's what I'm saying.
You will not when it comes around.
So today,
now
I'm scrolling through the store, and what do I see? If you pre-order The Witcher 3 now, you get 10% off. So I bought it. Plus, I had money that came from me being a reward member. A reward member. I saw that kicked in. I had like $15 just sitting in my account.
So throw it to it.
So it was like games like $40.
I saw a similar discount. They made me think of the exact same thing. It was for Payday 2 on the PlayStation. By now, you get it like $10 cheaper.
Right.
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like so, for the whole big DLC and all this stuff.
And this was across either the regular version or the version that had all the bonus content that they're talking about, the DLC they're talking about. So, I definitely think it is a play for business, and they want to see it. Now, this is being rolled out in New York and Birmingham. It's only 250 stores to start with, but if it does well, then they want to roll it out to all their stores. So we'll see how it turns out. Guitar Hero Live. Are you excited?
Yes.
Why are you excited?
Yes.
Look, I can't help it. Like I said, I'm kind of with him. Like I'm kind of excited, like seeing that. Like I'm not gonna play it.
Oh,
because I'm a rock band person. I was the drum guy in my band. You know what I mean?
I'm total reverse. I was Guitar Hero through and through.
Okay, cool.
I was Guitar Hero through and through.
But I like what they're doing, and I'm excited to see that. Like, I will go over to my folks' house, so that's all they like. They buy consoles just for these games.
Now, the only thing, and it's like when they dropped this, they can't do what they did last time and killed it by releasing like 10 in a matter of, a year.
And you know what? Let's pause there for a second, and we're going to come back and keep talking about this Guitar Hero Live in just a second.
Yep.
That's Lotus Next. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lotus Snacks. We were just talking about this Guitar Hero Live, and I believe we left off with my man NuJoker here explaining why he is so excited about this Guitar Hero Live. So let's get back into that.
So me?
Yeah.
I've been Guitar Hero day one through and through.
Day 1, 2, and 3.
I had Guitar Hero 1, Guitar Hero 2. I had everything in between. Greatest hits. What else was in there? What else?
Rockstar.
No, what?
No, not Rockstar.
You spent a lot of money on Guitar Hero.
Yes, I did. I own like 5 guitars.
So let me ask. So listen. Does it upset you at all that none of those guitars will work? All right, and then we talked about this a little bit. The contention right now, like, I'm not a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band dude. I never got into either one. I've played them both, but whatever. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? DJ Hero was cool. It's not a black thing. I just like DJ Hero. But why is that funny? I'm just trying to make sure. Why is that
DJ.
You gotta clarify.
Grandmaster Flash.
I'm just saying.
That's what I was into.
But I just, you know what? It's just like the idea of all the plastic instruments and all that, and the space and whatever. Like, I just never got into it.
It is, especially Rock Band. That
but again, one of the things with Rock Band 4, with them saying straight up, like, all your old instruments are going to work, including your old Guitar Hero guitars will work with Rock Band, and that all your DLC is going to work.
Yep.
as long as you stay with the same console, right? So if you were PS3 and you download all your songs and stuff there, then you need to be on PS4 in order to access that library or what have you. That's dope. And I think that may stand as a huge defining moment between what does better. Guitar Hero Live, in theory, to me, doesn't necessarily sound like a great idea, but it does sound like something different. The idea of it being live, to me, like when I have played either of those games, even if I was playing DJ Hero, what's happening in the background, I'm generally really not paying attention to because I'm focused.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the, you know what I'm saying, on the strut bar, you know what I'm saying, like I'm focused there. So like, sure, I'll hear it if the crowd is booing and isn't happy or whatever. But like the idea of the camera panning to the left and showing me like the drummer behind me or whatever, and I'm like, this is like literally like full on audio. Like when you turn your face to the drummer, like you hear the drummer more, you hear whatever. Like it's cool in concept. You know what I'm saying? That it's live, that it's whatever. I like the fact that they're adding in like actual like music videos. You can jump in at any time during the music video and you can play. That's cool. I even like the fact they changed the guitar to a new guitar and it's all kind of at the neck of the guitar and you know the button layout is different. So you're not just jumping in and doing the exact same thing you did last generation.
Right.
I think that's dope. However, I don't know that the idea itself will pan out. And I do certainly think that the idea of being able to take, if you still have those instruments. Now there's probably plenty of people like, man, I ain't seen the Rock Band, so I sold all that. I got rid of all of it. But the idea of being able to go out and get a bunch of it at a discounted price because it's all used stuff.
That's true.
That is true.
You know what I mean? And hook that up and play. The idea of having all your DLC, like having a library of like 2,000 songs, like Guitar Hero Live, you're literally starting from scratch.
I think they both have strong selling points.
They do.
Yeah.
I think one has more than the other.
Then you have something new as opposed to something where keep everything you got. You ain't got to worry about that. It's still going to work. And we're bringing out you new
I'm glad y'all are excited about it.
Very excited.
Hey, we're going to rock out.
You can't even play together.
Very excited.
Like it's one, you don't even get two guitars. Like there's no bass guitar. It's just.
Like I said, I know he's excited about Guitar Hero Live. I'm excited of what they're doing with it.
Right, that's where I am. Like I like what they're doing.
Like I said, I'm a rock band person. I'm excited of bringing the band back together and getting back on these drums and cranking. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah,
of the future of what I see what they're doing for Guitar Hero, so it makes me excited for what the future could be.
I agree.
For when they start announcing features and all that kind of stuff with Rock Band. Yeah.
We're gonna finish out a little bit more about video games real quick because, so, Star Ocean 5
Woohoo!
was announced for PS3, PS4. Yeah, you probably just bust my man. K, you okay?
I'm straight.
All right, cool. I've played Star Ocean games. I like role-playing games. Never been a huge Star Ocean fan. I know you are.
Yes.
But word am I? You don't even get that reference. What? Too young. So
young cats, man. Young dudes, dog. Young dudes, man.
Get out of here.
Don't know the history.
I'm finally happy we got some youth on the couch.
Some youth
on the table. Some youth.
The two Utes. The two Utes. My cousin Vinny.
Terrible.
You know? Are you familiar with Star Ocean at all?
No.
What about you?
A little bit. I didn't play it.
But you're a fan.
Yes, I'm a fan.
Why are you excited about this? You're excited.
It's been a long. The last one was a really good JRPG that came out. I had a lot of fun with it. Was dope. Had a lot of replay value to it, and there hasn't been one in at least probably 6 years since.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, since
it's been a long time.
Which was the last one was The Last Hope.
Yeah.
Because the last one came out. It's a sci-fi RPG, which is. Usually
you don't see that a lot.
Yeah, people tend to stick to the
fantasy,
fantasy, castles, all that kind of stuff. But it's sci-fi. You have your ship. You go to different planets.
And,
you know what I mean? Like, the main character might have his little sword, his laser sword he slash around with. Other people might have guns, stuff like that. But the combat has always been good. Storylines have been. It all depends on if you like it or not. Pretty much, you know what I mean? Some people are like it's yada 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 whatever. But it's been one of the strong Square series. It's been around for a very long time, and I'm excited that it's finally coming back. It's coming on next gen, and I'm wondering what new elements are going to add to this one this time around.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? So
I can see that.
And we need more JRPGs.
Period.
I feel like period. Yeah.
Period.
I think this is a strong year for JRPGs.
There's been a strong comeback of JRPGs.
It has been. This year is going to be a big push for them with Final Fantasy Type 0, which has come out.
Right, already
15, which is coming out.
out. Right.
We've had Star Ocean announced.
Right.
We've got Persona 5 coming out on the PS4 and I think Vita, or PS3 too.
Yeah.
Dragon Warrior on the Wii U. Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U. Like, so this year's a
We
big
had
push.
whatchamacallit, the Ubisoft joint that came out. It was like the Ubisoft framework game that was on. It's actually free right now on Xbox Live. Child of Light.
Oh,
Child of
okay.
Light.
Yes. So
you're
it's
seeing a lot more.
This year, I feel like this year's been a really big push for JRPGs, which I'm excited about.
We'll see how long that lasts if Bethesda actually comes out of the E3 and says, "Oh, by the way, Fallout 4."
Oh, don't get me wrong. Fallout 4 is going to kill, but
they do
coming
like-
from my roots, I'm a JRPG
Me too.
fan first, more than a West RPG
But
fan.
let them come out and be like, "Oh, we bringing the Mass Effect trilogy to next gen."
I would buy it, and I would play it from the very
That's what I'm
beginning.
saying. All the way
Oh no,
through.
like nothing against my JRPGs, just Mass.
That
Like
joint?
we know, Mass Effect is, I'm sorry, iconic. Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
no doubt.
it's absolutely iconic. It's a beautiful universe.
what?
Somebody needs to make a franchise.
And I'll tell you
do
what
books
excites me
and
about
everything
that would be getting to play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer on next gen.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Toughest. So House of Wolves, Destiny.
Yes.
We got a release date, May 19th. Might go ahead and get back into
My
Destiny.
cousin's
now.
birthday. Shout out to you, Tay. May 19th.
Happy birthday, Tay.
Yes.
May 19th.
House of Wolves come out.
Have you been playing Destiny at all? You play Destiny?
No.
Alright, we'll fix you later.
I have been playing. I need to get on Xbox.
I haven't been playing. Yeah, you need to do
I
that.
need to do that.
I haven't been playing because after the last expansion came out, I played for a while. It just
Yeah,
kind of got
sure.
old and
Traded it twice.
redundant. You traded it twice
I've traded in twice.
and got it again
Yep.
twice.
Relatively cheap though, so
Why are
that's
you
wild.
still on this couch?
I played it. I loved it. I got bored, and I said, you know what? Take this back for right now.
Yeah,
This is why we go digital.
Thank
You can't get rid of it. House of Wolves, we got a trailer. Right now, it looks like there's not going to be a raid. That's very interesting.
It is.
Because I want to see how they're going to handle new armor, all that kind of stuff. But it
'Cause
gives
so
me a
far the
reason
raid's
to
been
jump back into that world.
Yeah.
I'm excited about jumping back into that world. It's been a while. I've had my time away. May 19th. It's not too crowded with a bunch of other stuff, but The Witcher is coming. But camaraderie, being able to jump in with people and have a good time is always
I
something
am
I'm looking
too.
forward to.
I
I love good co-op, so being able to jump in with a few people
I took a break away myself,
and bust a few
and
heads is always great.
I still got a lot of the last DLC to get into, and this new DLC, and I loved Destiny. Like,
Yeah.
I was
Time
still
to get
into
back.
it after you had gotten
Right.
tired with it, but
I'm
I'm
just tired with it.
excited to get back into it. And deal with yeah. I'm looking forward to the House of Wolves.
So, one last piece of news, and then we're gonna get into a small discussion. Two pieces actually. So, Celebrity Deathmatch is coming back.
Oh my.
Now we had a discussion not that long ago.
Yes, we did. Me, you,
Wow.
and Coop.
Franchises that needed a reboot, that needed to come back, that we wanted to see.
And this was
There-
one of
that was
them.
one of them.
Definitely
Yeah,
one of them.
somebody was
heard
tapping
us.
our phone when we said this.
They're watching.
NSA.
They're watching.
Yeah.
Well, apparently,
They're
you know
watching.
what? That's what's up. Yes. Yeah.
So,
keep watching.
Celebrity Deathmatch is coming back. MTV2.
Cool.
I don't know if it's gonna get a lot of views on MTV2, but I'm excited about this because there are some people I need
I
to
want to see
fight.
you death
Yes.
matches.
I need to
I
see
need
Stone
to
Cold.
Need to see.
I need Stone
I
Cold.
need to see Taylor Swift fight Kanye West.
Ah!
Done. Mic drop. I'm gonna let you finish, but wham, wham, wham. Like I need to see it. I need to see it. It needs to happen. So
That was actually a dope
that's
buddy.
you feel me? Like I need to see that.
Remember that idea.
Yeah.
They're gonna take
yeah.
it. They tapping.
Yeah.
They tapping right now.
Yeah.
The
But
other thing we got. All right, listen. I'm gonna hold my hands and do this. Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn has been cast as Psylocke,
Yes, she has.
Age of
Yes, she
Apocalypse,
has.
and I'm excited about that. Everybody else that we've seen cast, I mean, they've had other acting jobs, what have you, but they're not real well known, and she's not real well known amongst mainstream, but amongst us gamers,
she's well known.
Anybody who watched G4,
right?
You know what I mean. She and Kevin Pereira, they made Attack of the Show once. You know, when she got
4G4 exactly.
Right.
R.I.P. G4. So I'm excited about this. One, I think she fits the bill.
Okay.
It's interesting, you know, she had that small cameo in Iron Man 3. I mean, yeah, in Iron Man 3. So it's still Marvel.
Right.
But of course, it's just Fox.
Right. So
we know what Marvel is doing. What, you ain't gonna play ball?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay.
Right. They acting
I'm
real.
putting cases.
They acting real kingpin. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
Shoot program cypher.
They basically are shutting it all down. The Inhumans is the new play. That's the power play. It's the Inhumans. I understand that, but Age of Apocalypse, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm excited. And I think this is a good move. I think she's good for the part. Hopefully. But yeah.
I mean, you know my philosophy on it. I reserve my judgment completely when it comes to casting superheroes until I see the final product. Because I've seen it time and time again when people say, "Oh, you cast this person, you cast that person." They come out and do a phenomenal job across the board.
Yeah.
Again, we go all the way back to the first Batman. If anybody would have told you that Beetlejuice was going to be the best Batman ever,
right?
You laugh them out of the theater.
Like,
so.
You know what I'm saying? What's that? Jack Nicholson playing Joker. People like should have been Jim Carrey, yada yada. But I'm saying at that point in time when it came out, but Jack Nicholson came out and he smacked that bad boy out the park with it.
And I say the same thing, like, you know, when it comes to casting people, like when the Days of Futures Past, there were a lot of people in the movie that didn't get a lot of, you know, showtime. And I was thinking like, oh, I would love to see what they do with this. I would love to see what they do with that. And then it was just the opening scene.
Right. It's like, you didn't get much time at all.
Yeah, I love Blink. She was like you said, Warpath Blink. They was in there for like, I had to count it on my fingers how quick.
They could have just took the shorty that played Blink and made her Psylocke. Nobody would have known. She ain't get no screen time.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Well. Dead. So let's have a discussion. Lo, you had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, something that kind of popped in my mind. We're coming up on E3 in a couple months here.
Absolutely. I'm so excited.
Right, and I know we're all E3 is our biggest time of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing, it annoys me, and I wanted to throw this out to everybody. How long before games be announced before the public gets their hands on them? Because now we're seeing trends where, like for instance, The Division. We're going into the third E3 since The Division was announced. Final Fantasy 15, everything that happened with that.
Well, which was a completely different game.
When it first got announced. I'm just saying we've seen trends of games.
Sequel?
Well, that was last E3.
I thought it was two. Okay.
Yeah, but the point is, how far out should we be known that, all right, here's the trailer, we got this game, yada, 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 before us, the consumers, get our hands on it? Because we're seeing stuff that's been, as I've said, like Last Guardian.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Years, and we don't have hardly anything to show for it for this point.
And, you know, I understand, you know, they want to do it. They want to get the hype out there. You know, it's there. But if you let it linger for so long, you're going to kill it.
Well, yeah, because the expectation gets higher and higher.
Right.
And then if you can't meet that expectation, it's going to tank.
I think they just want to try to show it out, you know? Test it out. Show it to the people just to get you hyped. Because E3 is a competition.
I mean, but these aren't, I mean, we're saying E3, but this isn't even something that's specific to E3 in terms of, you know, announcing a game or a trailer. It's not specific to E3. This is something that is...
Right, I'm just using E3 because that's where you get the big announcements, stuff like that, but we get stuff throughout the year.
Yeah, ends up... We see a lot of stuff get pushed back. We see a lot of stuff go under the radar.
Right, I don't mind stuff pushed back for legitimate reasons. You know what I mean? Like, look, we had to fire such and such. Right. He was snorting coke in the closet. We called him. We had to fire him.
Exactly.
We had to get somebody else in. I get that, but you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
So you want us to put an actual time frame on it? Should it be a year? Is a year too long? I mean, all right, look, let's
No,
let's take.
I don't think a year's too long because they do that. Halo does that all the time.
I don't think a year's too
Right,
long.
but they're generally very consistent about actually getting their stuff out all the time.
True.
So you don't really mind it. I mean, you see the same thing with Assassin's Creed every year. Mm-hmm. They have big teams with basically multiple teams working on individual games over time. So generally, when they announce it, they know they're ready to put it out. On the opposite side of something like this is something like Bethesda. Like when Bethesda did Fallout 3, they came out at E3 and were like, here's Fallout 3, here's a trailer, here's what it looks like. Oh, by the way, it's coming out in like October. And they did it. Mm-hmm. They don't generally announce them until they're ready to actually give it to you. You know what I mean? They're very good at that, which is why there's so much speculation that they gotta be announcing Fallout 4. We're expecting that it's probably gonna come out this year because why else would Bethesda, who's never actually had their own press conference at E3, they're having one before technically E3 kicks off, on the Sunday before that Monday when E3 technically starts,
right.
where generally you get your Microsoft one, you get your Sony one, Nintendo does the Treehouse thing, what have you.
Right.
I don't think it'll be. I think we'll see it. I think we'll see it and we'll get it. The other side of that is, I think it's more business. I think business is kind of getting to the point now where, and the media, not just business, but the media. I think that a lot of times the information that we're receiving in terms of like, here's a trailer or such and such game is coming out, we got a confirmation from whatever, whether it's via Twitter, whether it's via like IGN or GameSpot or, whatever, Facebook. We get these confirmations that this game is coming or a sequel to a game is coming or something along those lines. And a lot of times we're actually hearing that, we found this out on so-and-so's investor call, right? That they're doing this call they have to do every quarter, right? To please the investors, the people who actually put money into in the bank or have stakes in the company, because they need to know what's going on so they can decide, okay, am I pulling my money? Does our stock go up? What do we do? And so now we're beginning to actually get information that we didn't used to be, as consumers, we weren't privy to. Right? They might know that they were planning for 2 years or 3 years from now, we're going to put this out. You know what I'm saying? Or later this year, we want to put this out. We might not have received that information. My man had
Right, he did.
Puppet Master got him. So we didn't used to hear that information. Now we do, because gaming has gotten so big. There's so many billions of dollars involved in it that it's the biggest entertainment industry there is. So we're beginning to see more of that information come out that we didn't normally get. And so now it's coming to us early and they end up having to push stuff back.
I completely understand that. I just think something needs to be figured out between that and us to somehow get a common medium. As difficult as that's going to be, just something should be figured out.
And that is a wrap.
Yes, sir.
Loading snacks.
We out.
Be rapping.